Hello everyone, this is Sims and Wins, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today, actually we're a little late, but we have been recording this series for a year. So we started the series last year, October 18th, and it's been a little bit over a year that we've been recording this series and growing this town. And I have been through so much over this last year while I was recording this, and we just hit 100 subscribers, and I just wanted to send a deep and heartfelt thank you to everyone who has been watching this series for this whole year, even new subscribers, old subscribers, everybody. I want to thank everyone for watching. I started this series when I was pregnant with my daughter. Around October, I was like 6 months pregnant. And, I was having a little bit of a tough pregnancy, and recording these videos and playing was my way of relaxing and sharing my game with the world and the way I play. And this has grown a little bit over the last year, and then I gave birth, and then now my daughter is she's 10 months. She's 10 months in a couple of days. And, she's grown, and the series has grown, and this town has also grown. So today what we're going to do is a tour, like a world tour. And we're going to start from the beginning. So we had a founding family. We had the Richardsons. We had Thomas and Jill Richardson. And they had 3 children. So one of their children, where's the oldest one? The oldest child is, where did they go? What house did they move into, guys? This is the oldest Richardson, okay? This is Robert Richardson, the first child of the founding family. And he has his own children. So he has John, who lives in this house with him, and his girl, Daphne. And his other son, Scott, is the mayor of the town now. So this is the 3rd generation of the founding family. And he is currently the mayor of the town, living in this huge mansion. The second son of the founding family is Jackson Richardson. He's married to Tasha, and he had 3 children. Melanie is one of them who lives with him. Raphael is living somewhere else, and I'll show him in a bit. He's living in a different district. And the other one, what was his name? I think his name was Scott. No, not Scott. What was his name? Melanie and Nathaniel. And Nathaniel is living with, where is he? With the Cook family. So he is married to Jane Fairchild and her father, Julian Cook. So Nathaniel's living here, and those are the second son's 3 children. And then there's the daughter. The 3rd child is Emily Roseland, who married Sid Roseland, and she had twins. One of them is Iris, and the other one is Danny Roseland. And Danny Roseland is currently living with his girlfriend, Calypso. So this is Calypso and Danny Roseland. Okay, so those are the Richardsons. The second family who moved in are the Oaksteads, and it was Matthew Oakstead and Gretchen Oakstead. That was the second family, and they were good friends of the Richardsons. And they had twin sons. Actually, they had 3 sons. So one of them was separate, and then two twins. Right, yeah. Not 2 sets of twins, just a pair of twins. One of the twins was Mark Oakstead, and he stayed in this house. And he married Brittany Parker, and they had twin sons. His twin is John Oakstead, and where is he? There he is. John Oakstead, and he's, a romance aspiration. So he's living alone in his little flat and enjoying life. He was a contestant for mayor, but he lost. But he did get some votes. He was quite popular. And the other son, the oldest son, is Christopher. So Christopher's the oldest Oakstead son, and he just married Brooke. And Brooke is currently pregnant right now, so they're waiting for their child. And that's that for them. So those are the Oaksteads. Okay. Then the 3rd family that came into this place were the Kramers. Now, where are the Kramers? The Kramers are an interesting story because it was Billy Kramer and then it was Anna Kramer, right? And they were a couple. But then Billy Kramer died in like a fire, and then he got resurrected. And then as soon as he got resurrected, Anna died in a fire. And then he went and got remarried. Wait, not him. He got remarried because his wife had died to Brooke Kramer and had 2 sons. And then Anna got resurrected. and then she ended up giving birth, because when she died, she was pregnant. When she got resurrected, she gave birth to their third son. And their first two sons are in an orphanage in the military district, which I'll show, but their life is just tragic. So he's remarried. You know, he can't leave his second wife because they have kids, and she's just living alone. So they were kind of a tragic story. So then we had the Simmons family, and it was Luke Simmons, and he was with Sandy Fairchild, who's over here. She's an elder now, but she was a little bit of a player. So she ended up having 3 children with 3 different fathers. So where am I going? Hold on. So her first child, Calypso, was with Luke Simmons, and then she had Jane Fairchild with Julian Cook, and then she had Athena, her third child, with John Oakstead. So she's got 3 kids with 3 different fathers. So Luke Simmons ended up finding out, and they separated. But he took his daughter Calypso, who's now married to Danny Roseland, and Lucy Brown, who had recently died from disease, was resurrected by him, and now he's living with her as like his girlfriend. Her child, who was put in an orphanage, is in the orphanage in the military district as well. So let's take a look. What else do we have? We explained the Cooks. Oh, okay. So Brittany Cook was Julian Cook's first wife. But when she found out that he cheated on her and had a child out of wedlock, Jane, she left him and took their son, Elliot. And Elliot is with, who's he with? He's with, is he with Melanie? No. Who's he with? Oh, he's with Iris. He's with, is she? Yeah, he's with Iris. So yeah. So, that's that with them. Let me see. Who else should I explain? We explain them. Okay, so then we have Zachary Owens. So Zachary's child, Zachary had a child that out of wedlock with Lucy Brown, not these Browns. Lucy Brown, the one who died from disease. And then when she died of disease, their child went into an orphanage. So technically the child that's in the orphanage is his child. But he never married her, and he got remarried to Kaylin. And they had 2 children, Astrid and Michael. And he is the big star athlete of the neighborhood. And he was really cute when he was young, but now he's an elder. And now we have... Who do we have left? I don't even know what's going on. Oh, and then at some point we moved in this witch. So Reagan Sanderson, I keep calling her Sarah Sanderson because of Hocus Pocus, but her name is actually Reagan Sanderson. And so she is the witch that lives in this cottage far away. And she's been killing people off and stealing their wealth. So we do this one person a sim week to make this fair. But she is really evil, and she lures people and kills them. And recently she took one of her victims and turned him into a zombie slave. So he's a criminal, and he works and cooks and cleans and does everything for her. So there's that. And then eventually we moved in Lisa Kearney, who owns one of the businesses in town, but she, I think, is unmarried. We're having a hard time finding someone for her. And who else did we move in? So lately I moved in my best friend. I made my best friend and her husband, and they're trying to have 10 children, I think. So they've got a lot of kids. My best friend always wanted to have J names. So her daughter Jaylene actually exists in real life, so I named her firstborn Sim daughter after her real daughter. So Jaylene, and then she had Jeriana, and then Jaden. So we have to think of more J names as they make more babies. And then also recently I moved in my own Sim self. So this is my husband, and me, and our dog. And we'll get pregnant soon and have my daughter in real life as well. Let's see. Who have I forgotten? Okay. So then, eventually we made Matt Dawson, who was a creator sim, and we moved in Tara Cat. And then they hooked up, and they live together in a house now with their 3 cats. Not too much has happened then, but Matt Dawson's like a raging alcoholic. So he's got a real alcohol issue that he needs to take care of. I think that's basically it for this neighborhood. Okay, so we also have the Higgins family. So Travis Higgins was like a nerd scientist that when we moved in recently, and he brought in the alien population. So he got impregnated by aliens, and he has 2 kids, Hermione and Xena. And then the Carter family was actually an inspired idea for one of the viewers. One of the viewers commented and said, you should make a family of 2 adults with one of their mothers. And the mother should be a toy maker, and these 2 should work. So Liam, is a writer, and Sabrina is in, I think, the criminal career, although I can't really remember. She's like on this down low about her real nightlife, and then her mother's a toy maker. So yeah, that's the Carter family. And then let's take a look at one of our other districts now. So we have 2 districts in addition to the main neighborhood, and one of them is the East Side Commercial Center. So let's take a look at it and see what families we have there. So this neighborhood is still growing, but we do have some families here. So one of the first people who moved here was Jan Telemann. She actually had 2 friends move in with her, but some drama with boyfriends and jealousy actually caused them to split up. So she kept this house, so she lives here. And then we moved in the Ramaswamis, and they just had a kid named Gurinder. And over here we have one of the Richardson boys that I had told you moved into a different district. This is Raphael Richardson. He is the first son of the second son of the founding family. So he's the 3rd generation. And these are the 2 girlfriends of Jan Telemann here, who moved out after some drama in their house. So Melissa Fancy ended up getting impregnated accidentally, but she ended up keeping the baby and moving in with the father and trying to make things work. And Marcia Bruneck is still just being her usual romantic self in her own apartment. And that's it for the families here. Let's go to the military district. So this is the military district of the neighborhood. So with the Build a City Challenge, one of the special features of it is the military district, which unlocks the military career. So people who work in the military have to live on the base. And these are all the people right now who are in the military career. So they all live in the barracks until they get to a higher position, and then they can move out into their own residence. But these people are in the military career. And this is the orphanage that is funded by the military. So this is Amelia Brown, whose mother had died of disease, as I had told you, but then was resurrected, but she's still in the orphanage. And then these are the 2 Kramer boys who died when their parent Anna was taken away. When their parent Anna Kramer died and they were taken away and put in the orphanage. But Anna Kramer is very poor right now and can't actually afford to take them back. So what these children will do is they will grow up, and then they will spend a week in the military, and then they're free to do whatever they want, and they'll get starting funds and everything. So they're being taken care of by Jason, and he's the head of the orphanage, and he takes care of them and trains them for a military disciplined life. So yeah, that is the town for now. We will do a population count right now and see where we're at in the challenge. Okay, so here we're taking a look at a population. So we currently have 78 Sims in this neighborhood and 25 community lots. And what that means is that we have a multiplier of 16. So we do 78 times 16, which gives us 1,248. So that is our current town population. Here, let's take a look at the amount of money that our town has. So right now we have 73,956 simoleons, but we have a debt to pay off of almost $500,000. So we actually had like 250,000 more than this, but we used that to pay off another debt because recently we built a town hall and that town hall needed to get paid for. So we paid for it, but now we need to pay for the mansion that the mayor lives right now. So yeah, we're still trying to raise money for the debt. And how I do this is whenever a household has excessive funds, I just family funds it out of their household and I sort of give it to the town. And from the town funds, this is how we place community lots that are public. So parks, bars, all that sort of stuff we pay for with the town funds. And here I just have all the Sims and their households. Here, this is how we elected a mayor. Maybe for the next elections, we can do this even better. We can add more traits for each mayor. But yeah, Scott Richardson had won the elections, so he was responsible for raising the cycle interest by 1%. And for households that use green energy, we actually haven't taken advantage of this. They get $1,000 free. So yeah, that is our town for now. I wanted to say again, thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me for a year. And maybe next year we'll have 200 subscribers and our town will be at 5,000 population. We'll see. And yeah, so if you don't watch the Let's Play, this was a great way to review, so you don't have to watch all previous almost 50 episodes. You can just start now and sort of be familiar with what has happened so far. And if you want to watch it, I will leave a link in the description of the playlist. And yeah, feel free to catch up. Thanks for watching again. Have a great day or night, whatever it is in your part of the world. Subscribe if you like my channel. Take care and bye-bye.